Get ready for our game of speed and strategy. This is the battlefield for our game of Blockbusters. And now, here's your host, the star of Blockbusters, a man whose shirt always fits to a T. It's Jason DeCameo.
Where it does. Yes, I always know my shirts will always fit to a T because I always make sure I get the right size to fit my overly big body there. In the meantime, welcome to the TOC Champions here. It's episode number 6, and we hope that you've had fun with us here as we've given away some great money to our contestants. These are all champions who have won 5 games, retired as undefeated, and basically they're squaring off in our $500,000 tournament of champions, where the top prize is $250,000, $250,000 to be exact. Yes. And it's all based on points in this situation. So the contestant with the most points at the end of our season will take home that $250,000 in cold hard cash. In the meantime, we also have bonus round. It's a steady $25,000. So that's going to be hopefully played for by one of these two contestants. In the white position is a man who's already gotten ahead of this whole game here, and we welcome him back with $164,000 and 4 points. Scott Seffy McVeigh. There he is.
Hello.
Hey, buddy. And it's been a while since we've talked to you, but you're dominating this tournament in far fashion.
That's so far, but let's see how things go tonight, okay?
That's right. You're up against a formidable opponent, and we, of course, wish you the best of luck. See if you can continue on your winning ways. In the red position is a man who's got $106,000 and 2 points under his belt so far, tied with Mark Leota for third place. Here is Scott Michaels.
Hello, Jason.
All right. And hopefully you're doing well. I know you can't wait to play this game because you're long overdue on the round robin tournament, as they say.
That I am, and I love this game, so yeah, I'm ready to play.
All right. It's a battle of which Scott will come out ahead of you. Good luck to both of you guys. You're all ready, set, and let's set up for the first game of Blockbusters. Here we go. If you know each game is still worth $1,000 for you. All right. And of course, the letters representing a one-word answer to the question. In this first game, Scott, you're going to have the Michaels is going to have the advantage, going top to bottom, red to red, and you can do it in 4. And Scott McVeigh is going to go left to right. In this case, white to white, and you can do it in 5. All right. $1,000 for each game. So let's see what letter we're starting with. L. Okay. Hands on your buzzers, gentlemen. Here we go with the first L question. What L is the kind of hanging about that can be done with intent? McVeigh.
Loitering.
That is right for your first white rock on the board. Later, yeah. All right, so Seffy, I'm going to call you Seffy in this game, so that way we don't confuse the two Scotts here, okay?
Good idea.
All right, Seffy, you've got control. You're going from left to right. You have your first block, and pick your next letter.
B as in boy.
Okay, B as in boy to anchor on the left. And here's the question. What B was the youngest and favorite son of Jacob? Scott Michaels.
Brandon?
No, Brandon is incorrect. About that, I'll repeat it for you, Seffy. Seffy, what B was the youngest and favorite son of Jacob?
A little guess here, but I'm going to try Bartholomew.
Good guess, but incorrect. Sorry about that. No, it's actually Benjamin. Benjamin. That's what we looking for. Yep. Got a good B names out there, but not the one we were looking for. All right, we got another B question for you. Let's scroll it down here and go to this one. What B is the name of a flower and of a little private railway in Sussex? Seffy.
Begonia.
No, Begonia is incorrect. Sorry about that. All right. Scott Michaels, your repeat question. What bee is the name of a flower and of a little private railway in Sussex?
Blossom?
No, Blossom is wrong. Sorry about that. It's actually Bluebell. Bluebell. Yep.
Hey,
I keep the screen, but yeah. Didn't know it was a railway in Sussex either. That was for sure. All right. Still on the bee questions here. Let's go to this one. What bee are marks of parentheses and punctuation? Steffi.
brackets.
Brackets it is, and you anchor on the left. Yes. Okay. Seffi's got 2 blocks on the board. He's still in control and going from left to right.
Let's go with the letter K.
With the letter K. All right. Try to put a 3rd block on the board there. Let's see what we have here. What K is Mr. Dodd's adjective for the place called Ash? Oh, time is up on it. And we're looking for naughty. Naughty. Anotty. Naughty.
Okay.
That's the adjective. Yep. All right. We have another K question for you. What K is to deprive of life? Steffi.
Kill.
Kill it is, and you have your 3rd block. Yes. Oh. K-I-L. Yes, what they call the 5th commandment, thou shalt not kill. All right. Continuing your path there, Steffi. Next pick.
T is in Tom.
T is in Tom. Continuing the path. Michaels, you got to get in here. Let's see what you can do. What T is the name of the process by which hides are turned into leather? Scott Michaels.
Tanning.
That is right for your first red block on the board. Yes. Put it in just the nick of time there. Your first red block on the board, and you are now making the path from top to bottom.
F, please.
F. Okay, I can see where he's going for the strategy. Try to anchor on the bottom with the letter F. Here's your question. What F are called Dutch or Cambridgeshire nightingales because of the din? Yes, Scott.
Finch.
Finch is wrong. You said Finch, right?
Yeah, Finch. Yeah.
No, that's incorrect. Finch. Sorry about that. Michaels, I will go ahead and repeat it for you. What F are called Dutch or Cambridgeshire nightingales because of the din that they make at night?
Flower?
No, flower is incorrect. Sorry about that. It's actually frogs. Frogs. They're called Cambridgeshire nightingales. Interesting. So Kermit is one of those. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We got another F question here for you. What F is a kind of sword, metal coated? Yes, Scott. Steffi.
Falcon.
No, that's incorrect. Nope, sorry about that. All right, Michaels, I'll go ahead and repeat it for you. What F is a kind of sword, metal coated paper, or a frustrate?
Foil?
Foil it is, and you anchor on the bottom. Yes. Even surprised to come on that one. Yeah. Was like, okay, foil? Yeah, you got it. All right, you anchored on the bottom there, and your pick again there, Scott Michaels.
You.
All right, let's see what happens here. Continuing that path, working top to bottom. Your question. What U is a word used for relax, which means to undo a coil or remove from a bobbin? Steffi.
Unwind.
That is right for your 4th block. Yes. Okay. You are still on that path to control from left to right.
Let's go Q this time.
You anchor on the right with a Q. Okay. Interesting strategy. What Q is a Carlton in the field of medicine and a bird call? Got Michaels.
Quack?
Quack it is, and you got that on the third block for you. Nicely done. Anchor's on the top there. Interesting pattern, and
There's the quack.
It's correct, yeah.
All right, Scott Michaels, you are back in control.
Let's go to the J.
With the letter J, okay. See what we have here for you. Okay. What J was the wife of Napoleon? Effie.
Josephine.
Josephine it is, and you have your fifth block, yes. The block there, all right. Okay, now where to, Steffi?
Now let's go for the win with an H.
All right, get it right. You'll have the game number 1 and $1,000, and be a leg up on Scott Michaels. You got to get in here and block him there, Michaels.
Mm-hmm.
What H carries a lifeguard or pulls the cart? Steffi for the game.
Horse.
Horse it is, and you have game number 1. And there's the path that Scott Steffi McVeigh takes. Puts another point on the board for him. He goes to 5 points and gets another $1,000. And that puts him up to $165,000. And if he wins again, he will go for another $25,000. We'll play game number 2 when we come back right after this.
This spring, dress smart in fashions from Mays. Girls skirt sets with blazer and bow blouse or blazer and vest, only $15. And girls skirt and blazer sets with detailed stitching and suede elbow patches, just $11. Or 3-piece pantsuits with 2-button blazer and vest, only $15. This Thursday, Friday, and Saturday at Mays.
Every day's a sale day at Mays.
Some women lunch at the plaza, ski in San Moritz, and buy expensive furs every year. Some women just look that way, but they have one thing in common, the Ritz Thrift Shop. Some sell us their furs, others buy them. We've been handling the finest second-hand used furs for over 50 years, and some of the world's loveliest furs are here at a fraction of the original cost. See them at the Ritz Thrift Shop at 107 West 57th Street. You don't need $1 million to look like $1 million.
Oh, thank you.
All right, welcome back to Blockbusters, and if you're just tuning in, Scott Steffi McVeigh has won game number 1 and now takes his points total up to 5 and $165,000 for him as well. So if he wins this next game, he'll go to 6 points and totally dominate this entire TOFC. But Scott Michaels is trying to tie it up so he can get into the points and go into a tie with Turd Ferguson. Which way we're going? Well, in this second game, Steffi, you're going to have the advantage, so let's set up for game number 2. All right. All right, what letter are we starting with this time for game number 2? I. The ayes have it.
Got it.
Okay, guys, here we go with the question. But I was written in 1971 by John Lennon and was number 1 in 1981 again. Steffi.
Imagine.
No. Yes. No, it's right. He's right. It is Imagine. I'm sorry. You're right. Put him up.
Okay.
There
you go.
All right. I was looking at the long, complete question, but you got it. Imagine. You. Oh, yeah, I know, right? All right.
Oh, yeah.
But you anchored on the top due to my stupidity. And you pick your next letter.
Q.
Q. We had a Q last game. Let's see if you guys can do it again with this one. What Q is a migratory game bird? Effie.
Quail.
Well, it is for 2 in a row. Yes. All right, 2 blocks on the board there for Seffi, and he is on the pass from top to bottom. Next letter, please.
N as in Nancy.
N. Following that path to the ends. N. All right, going with the letter N here for this question. What N is the region of France famous for its beaches and cheeses? Yes, Seffi.
Nice.
Wrong. No, that's incorrect. Not Nice. All right. Now, Michaels. What N is the region of France famous for its beaches and its cheeses?
Oh God, it's no, that's Italy.
Oh, time is up. It's Normandy. Normandy.
That's what after I thought of it. There you go.
Okay. All right. We got another end question there for you. Let's see what we have here for the guys. All right. Got it. What N was a one-eyed, one-armed British admiral? Scott Michaels.
Nelson.
Nelson it is, and you have your first red block. The second game. Fox the path that Seffi was going on. He's now in control going left to right.
J.
J to anchor on the left. A. Your question. What J is part of the railway for which Clapham is found? Nichols.
Junction.
Junction it is, and you are anchored on the left. Junction, what's your fun? Oh, wrong. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, 2 in a row there for Scott Michaels. He continues on the path from left to right.
R.
R. Going with the pirate. Okay. See what we have here. What R was the parapet of a castle from which boiling oil? Seffi.
A rampart.
That is right for your block on that path. Yes. You're on the bottom. Rampart or ramparts. Either one's acceptable. You got it. All right. Continuing your path from top to bottom, Seffi. Next letter.
All right. Let's go with a P as in Paul.
P as in Paul. My middle name. All right. Let's see what we have here for you. What P means failure in an exam, pulling out feathers, or bravery? Michaels.
Pluck.
Pluck it is, and you have your third block. Yeah. Failure in an exam is a pluck? I didn't know that. Shows you how many times I failed exams. Our teacher said, "You darn pluck." Yeah. I would have not known that. All right. You're up with your next pick.
V.
V. Maybe she wanted to say the other word. I don't know. So they counterpounded it. I don't know. Okay, let's go with the V question here. Yeah. Okay. Got it. What V are large carrion eating birds? Scott Michaels.
Vulture.
That is right for your fourth block. Yes, vulture. Nasty imbeciles, man. They just hog up the road trying to clean up everything in the road. The turkey vultures, as they call them. All right, Michaels, what you doing now?
E.
All right, E, to win the game and tie it up and take us to our first tiebreaker in this Tournament of Champions. I don't think we've had a tiebreaker in this DLC, but we'll see what happens. Here's the question, guys. What E is the commonest of the various forms of alcohol? Seffi.
Ether?
No, that's incorrect. Ether is wrong. No. All right. Now, for the game. Michaels, repeat it. The commonest of the various forms of alcohol. What E?
Ethanol.
Acceptable, Judge?
No. I know that. Yes.
Michaels ties it up. Oh, yes. Ethanol or ethanol. You got it. Nicely done. And that's the path that Scott Michaels had to make as he takes game number 2 and gets himself another $1,000 and puts himself up to $107,000, and now goes to 3 points. So when we come back, who's going to break this tie? We'll play tiebreaker right after this.
You're invited to my son's 21st birthday party. Good food, good people. Our neighbor, Bonnie.
Am I weird? Nah.
A genius, son, Herschel.
Take human bites.
My honey, Lucille.
I'm not hungry. I'll just pick.
My son's friend from Harvard. And his lovely
I'm on to
sister.
you. Happy birthday.
And a guest of honor, my Ivy League son. It's going to be some party. Gemini, on Broadway at the Little Theater. It's a smash.
Save money for you at Two Guys. We save money for you at Two Guys.
Go help celebrate the grand reopening of Two Guys, North Bergen, New Jersey. The store newly remodeled with sensational bargains in every department. Now for the house, you'll find Clorox bleach in the 18-ounce jug at a super low 59 cents. Foliage houseplants in 3-inch pots, just 29 cents each. 300-sheet notebook filler paper for back-to-schoolers is just 69 cents a pack. Be sure to make Two Guys your back-to-school headquarters, where you'll find super values on school pads, pens, pencils, binders, notebook paper, and everything your young scholar needs, including the latest back-to-school fashions. There's a special treat for the kids at Two Guys North Bergen store on Saturday, September 3rd, when Daffy Duck and Sylvester the Cat appears from noon to 3 p.m., giving away free pictures while supply lasts. Now there's a bright new sparkling look and savings at the newly remodeled Two Guys store in North Bergen, New Jersey at 1445 Kennedy Boulevard. It is Two Guys, naturally.
We save money for you at Two Guys, naturally.
Okay, welcome back to Blockbusters. Whoa, what do you got? A great game here, as both Scots now have tied up the game, tied up the match here, and we're going to go ahead and try to play this tiebreaker. This is only the second tiebreaker, according to our statistics and then the history. Only the second tiebreaker that's been played. So good luck to both of you. Someone's going to go for a chance at $25,000 when it's all said and done. Let's set up for the tiebreaker. Back to the original way of going here. So Scott Michaels has the advantage going into game number 3. And
there is
Owen has the advantage.
You have no advantage here. Scott's going top to bottom. Seffi's going side to side.
I was giving a false sense of hope, okay? I'm sorry.
This is tournament
All
time.
right,
You can't do that.
All right. Okay, let's see what letter we're starting with in game number 3. The B. Oh, hate B's. All right. Gentlemen, here we go with this question. Okay. What B is the father of Zowie? Scott Michaels.
Barney?
No, Barney is incorrect. No, I'm sorry. All right. McVeigh. Effie. What B is the father of Zowie?
Bozo?
No, Bozo is wrong. No, sorry. No, it's Bowie. It's a rhyme.
Oh, Bowie. Is that okay?
Zoe or Bowie, if you wanted to call it that way. Yep. All right, we have another B question for you. All right, here's the question. What B is the capital of Barbados? Michaels.
Oh my god. Barbados City. I don't.
No, that's incorrect. Barbados. No, boy, right? Yeah. Steffi, you know the capital of Barbados?
Not really, but I'm just going to guess Blue City. I don't know.
No, Blue City. Good guess, though. It's Bridgetown. Bridgetown.
Oh.
Bridge. Okay.
Yeah, Bridgetown. All right. We got another B question there for you. Let's see what we have. Okay. All right. What B assassinated Julius Caesar? Michaels.
Brutus.
That's right for the block on the bottom. The block borders the bottom, and Scott Michaels is in control, working from top to bottom. Next letter.
Let's go to the V.
All right, the anchor on the top with the V. Here's the question in V. Okay. What V was a great French philosopher and a writer? Scott Michaels.
Venus?
No, Venus is incorrect. Sorry. No, good guess, though. All right, Seppi, do you know what V was a great French philosopher and writer?
Voltaire?
That's right, and you have the first block on the board. Yes. Voltaire, it is. Yes. All right, so Seppi has that first block on the path going from left to right. Your next letter, Seppi.
M.
M to anchor on the right. Your question is, what M is a succulent fish that can have gray or red? Scott Michaels.
A mackerel?
No, mackerel is not right. Yes, though, but it's not incorrect. Effie, I'll give it to you. What M is a succulent fish that can have gray or red?
Oh, gosh. I was thinking minnow.
No, minnow is incorrect. Sorry about that. No, it's actually mullet. Mullet is what we're looking for. Yeah, interesting. I don't know anybody else who knows what a mullet fish is, but if you've catched it, please send us a picture. We'd love to see one. Okay, let's go to another M question here. All right, here we go. What M was the composer who began his career at 4? Effie.
Mozart.
That's right for your anchorage on the right. Yes. On the board for Effie. 2 blocks to the 1 block there, and he's got another pick.
I.
Okay. Let's see what happens here. Try and go for the 3rd block in a row. Okay. Let's see what we got here. What I is the Chinese book of divination? I guess nobody want to take a guess at it. It's called I Ching. Is that right, Judge?
Yep.
I Ching. Okay. In the judge's eyes, that's right. Okay. We have another I question here for you. All right. What I was the international rugby champion 1984 to 85? Steffi.
Ireland?
Ireland it is, and you have your 3rd block. Yes. All right. Now, excuse me there. Okay, where we going next, Steffi?
R.
To win the game and go for $25,000. However, Michaels, you need this one to block. The question in R. What R is the light at the back of a vehicle that is red to warn others vehicles? Yes, my Sephi.
Rear taillight.
Acceptable, Judge?
Yes, we can accept that.
You have the game, Sephi. Congratulations. Good job.
Officially a rear light, but a rear tail light is is acceptable as well.
There you go. Nicely done. As Scott picks up another $1,000. Now goes to $166,000 and 6 points, and he has sole possession of first place. But Scott Michaels and Turd Ferguson are tied at 3 points apiece. So Scott, Michaels, that is, you still have a chance to catch up, and hopefully we'll see you, of course, at the next round robin for the both of you. But Michaels, you have $107,000 because you picked up $1,000 in this game, and we'll see you, of course, in the next round robin when your time comes up. In the meantime, when we come back, Sephi, you're going to try again for another $25,000 when we come back right after this.
Wild West City, a city running wild. I'm going to Wild West City, bring the missus and the child. Gonna wear my hat, twirl my gun, join the posse and have some fun at Wild West City, a city running wild. I'm going to Wild West City, a city running wild.
Night of Thrills, Wednesday night. The 200-mile-an-hour plane-belching Shockwave Peterbilt. Wild 250-mile-an-hour funny cars. Coca-Cola Cavalier. Black Magic. Hawaiian Punch. The USA-1 Corvette. The Night Raider Chevy Rebellion wheelie cars at 140 miles an hour. Jet funny cars at 260 miles an hour. See the wild burnout contest. Plus the Masters of Disaster flaming 20-car jump with no landing ramp. It's the Night of Thrills. Wednesday night at 8 o'clock. At Old Bridge Township Raceway Park, 2 miles north of Englishtown, New Jersey. Get there early because it's going to be insane.
Some of our party contestants here on Blockbusters will receive Celia's Chocolate Cherries, a pure chocolate shell, luscious real fruit cherry, and a 100% liquid center at Celia's chocolate-covered cherries. Poppycock Fluffy Popcorn, mixed with almonds, cashews, and pecans, smothered in a delightful buttery glaze. Poppycock, the delicious gourmet popcorn treat. And a member of our studio audience will receive Daisy's Turbo Spa. Helps you turn your bath into a luxurious, stress-relieving retreat. Fully powered, fully featured Turbo Spa, furnished by Daisy. Now, time to see if Seffi can win a bonus $25,000 on the gold run. Once again, here's Jason DeCanio.
All right, thank you, Brandon Scruggs. We welcome you back to the TOC here. Our champion right now is Scott Seffi McVeigh, $66,000. Congratulations, and 6 points. Full possession of first place. And I tell you, now you're going to try again for another 25 grand to put into your account. See what happens. If you're ready, let's go ahead and set up. Yeah, let's do it. Good luck. Here comes the gold one. All right, you know what you got to do in this case there, Seffi. You have to make a path from the gold to the gold. And if you can do it in less than 60 seconds, you're going to get $25,000.
I got it.
Excuse me. No work today. You miss or pass, a block will go up on the board, and you're going to have to work your way around it. But, of course, you do get 60 seconds, so let's see what happens. Put the 60 seconds on the clock, please.
Okay.
All right, time will not begin until you pick your first letter there, Scott. Good luck.
W.
Makes a big crash.
Wreck.
Wrong.
J.
Owner of the Dallas Cowboys.
Jimmy Johnson?
No, that's incorrect.
S.
The Devil's nickname.
Satan?
That's right. Pick again.
O.
It's not a circle.
Oval.
Right. Pick again.
H.
A weapon used to kill a shark.
Harpoon.
Right.
Y.
A feeling of intense longing for something.
Yearning.
Yes. Pick again.
G.
E. A Chuck Barris show.
Dog show.
You got $25,000. Congratulations. There it is. Nice going. Great job, Steffi. Nice.
Yes.
Wow. I tell you, what really surprised me was the why question with yearning. That was a good one. Good guess on it. Nicely done. Let's go back and see the two that you missed.
W.
W makes a big crash.
Like I said, I thought wreck, but I don't think it's that. Maybe it's weather?
No, not wither. Anybody out there have a guess?
Wave?
Wave, that's
Wave.
right. Yeah, wave.
Yep. Okay.
Big
And
crash.
J.
And Jay, he is the owner of the Dallas Cowboys.
May I?
Yes.
Sure, go ahead.
Jerry Jones.
Of course.
That's right. Jerry Jones.
Ooh.
Yeah.
It's Jose Cazares.
Yeah.
Thank you. No.
That was good though. Yeah, right. For sure. And like I said, you surprised me on the why question there, Seffi, with yearning. That was great.
Yeah.
That was a great
I
guess.
did a little thinking on that one.
Well, I tell you, the bonus round don't count for points, but you do get another $25,000 added to your prior winnings. You have now in your bank account $191,000. Congratulations. You are on your way to really doubling your money if you can get over the $200,000 mark. And like I said, you'll be back in the round robin to try again for more points. We'll have our contestants ready to go for next week. But we're looking in season 6 for contestants to battle it out against our champion, Travis Coulter, who's got $6,000. The jackpot is worth 90 grand. So when we come back in season 6, somebody's going to have a big shot at that. Probably some more. We don't know. But if you'd like to be contested on Blockbusters, here's Brandon Scruggs to tell you how to do it.
If you'd like to join in on all the fun here at Jay's All TV and Sports channel, there's 2 ways you could do it. First, you can message Jason DeCanio directly either on Facebook or Discord, and he'll get back with you as soon as he can. Secondly, you can leave a comment in the comment section below this video, and we'll reach out to you and get you the information you need so you could be the next big winner right here at Jay's All TV and Sports. Now, back to you in the studio.
All right. Thank you, Brandon Scruggs. Good job again there, Seffi. Nice going. And like I said, you'll be back again for another chance. How many more games do you have to play, Judge?
He's got one more game left to play in the round.
Okay, so you have one more game as well, too. We're winding down. We'll be at episode number 7 next week. And we'll hope that you will join us there for then. And now, as I always say before, big money coming up in the next 3 weeks. Who's going to win another $25,000? You're just going to have to tune in to find out. For all of us here at Blockbusters, I'm Jason DeCanio. Again, for Brandon Scruggs, thank you again. We'll see you next week on Blockbusters. Bye for now.
This is your announcer, Brandon Scruggs, speaking for Blockbusters, a JTV presentation in association with MVP Productions.